Samu, can you hear me? Okay, good evening. Welcome to class. Today we are going to discuss organization. Hello. Yes. Um, so we'll be talking about CAPCO. That is a financial organization. It's a firm providing financial services. So how the structure of CAPCO has been designed, or how the organization has been formed so as to facilitate its functioning. That is what we are going to discuss in the case study. Okay, so shall we just start with this organizing? So organizing is the second function of management. Okay, it's the full form of the functions of management is like it is known by the acronym SCOP. So P for planning, O for organizing. So this O is the or organizing is the second important function of management. So after planning, once we are through with the plans, we have decided what is to be done, when is to be done, how is to be done. Then what we are going to do, we are going to organize the whole thing. That is very important. Like we have to design the structure of the organization. We have to allot people their responsibilities. We have to delegate job to the people so that they can work and help in the way to achieve the organizational goal. That's so planning. After planning comes the organizing or organization. So we'll be discussing about the meaning of organization, the process and the principles of organization. Fine, Samuel? Okay. So first we'll define organizing. So by activities, it is the identification of activities, grouping of activities, assignment of jobs to formal groups, establishing a network of authority and responsibility, providing framework for measurement, evaluation and control. So these are the main activities which fall under the category of organizing. Okay, we have to identify what has to be done, then we have to group the activities, we have to assign the jobs, we have to establish the network of authority and responsibility. Means we have to good evening Vinod, welcome to class. Today we are discussing organizing function of management, which is the second function of management. After planning, the next is organizing. So we are discussing on that. This is the second slide that we are discussing. Once we are done with this, we are going to do a case study. Okay. So it helps in establishing the network of authority and responsibility. Means like we have to decide who is going to report to whom. That all will be done under the activity area of Hello. Yes, exactly, Vinod. That is what they are trying to tell us. Then scalar chain. Scalar chain is the like the hierarchical order in an organization. So that should be maintained. Okay, and that should be constantly taken care of. Seventh is span of control. The span of control is it means like how many people are going to report under one person. That should be like properly planned. It means maybe span of control is like the minimum number of people under a person. If the span of control will be narrow means less number of people under one boss, then it will be easy to control the activities and coordinate them instead of uh, having a broad span of control. If many people will report, then there will be problem. Then exception is the management should be flexible. Sometimes the need is that we need to like fluctuate with our policies. So that time the management should be ready to do that. Efficiency is we all have to work with full efficiency. Balance. There should be a balance between the activities of the organization. There should be balance between the personal activities and professional activities. Yes, Vinod. Exactly. If 35 students in a class will come, then the teacher can manage them. But 65 students will be very difficult for the teacher to look after them. That should be, span of control should be decided. Then homogeneity, all the activities should be homogeneous. If like, if there is a team of Siebel CRM of 7 people, then all of them should be doing the same kind of activity. Okay. Then continuity in activities is important. If we like if one project is achieved, if one goal is accomplished, and we are happy, and now we are not putting in more efforts to continue with the same. So we should not like do such a thing. Yeah, homogeneity. I gave the example. Like suppose there is a team of 7 members who look after customer care. I say then there's a team of customer care executives, and they take care of the customer's complaint. Their job should be homogeneous, means everybody should perform in the same manner. Yes, that angle can also be there. There shouldn't be any racism, any kind of discrimination. That is important. Continuity is, I told you. Then simplicity, activities should be simple, not complex. The organizational goal should also be simple. So now we discuss the structure of the organization, the architectural structure. First is the vertical differentiation, that is tall versus flat structure. Tall structure is like one boss is there, then under him another one, then under him another one. Like this may be the CEO of the company, this may be the chief manager, this may be the manager, then this may be the departmental head maybe, and this may be the worker. So that is the tall structure. And flat is when the structure is like this. 3 people, they all are reporting to the same boss. That is flat structure. Then horizontal differentiation is functional structure, when the division of work is done according to the functions. Then multi-divisional structure. When there are different divisions, this type of structure you normally see in factories. There are different divisions doing different kinds of work in the factory. There is this type of structure. Then geographical, territory-wise. This is the north zone, this is the east zone, the west zone, this way. The matrix structure that we'll see in the upcoming slides. So you can see the structures here. Tall organization, the president at the top, then we have the bosses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. This is a tall organization. Then president, a flat organization is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 under one boss, and these are all under the president. Alright? Clear? Vinod and Samu? Then tall is this type of organizational architecture has many layers and narrow span of control. There are very layers in this. You can see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 layers. And narrow span of control. Under the president, just 2 people are reporting. Under this person, just 2 people are there. So everywhere 2 people are reporting. So this is easy to control. And in the flat organization, the layers are many less, just 2 layers, 1, 2 and 3 layers. And the span of control is big. Many people report to a single person. So there are few layers and a wide span of control. Now tall organizations are more expensive because of the number of managers involved. And they foster more communication problems because of the number of people through whom the information must pass. Obviously, when in a single conversation, more and more people will be involved, the thing will be very complex and difficult. So, it's better to have a less number of people. Then flat organizations lead to higher levels of employee morale and productivity, creates more administrative responsibility for the relatively few managers, create more supervisory responsibility for the managers due to wider spans of control. Yes, that's true. You can see, like this is the general manager, functional structure, production department, finance, marketing, HR. These, in this, the structure is created based on the various functions of the organization. According to the different functions, there will be a separate department. The multi-division structure is multiple divisions are created in a relative industry. Like general manager is there, division 1, division 2, division 3. The different divisions of the factory. This is a multi-division structure. So, yes, Vinod, it was on flat type of organization. We can say that. So, now this is organizational structure, divisional or M form. In this, an organizational arrangement based on multiple businesses in related areas operating within a larger organizational framework following a strategy of related diversification. Activities are decentralized down to the divisional level. Others are centralized at the corporate level. You understand the meaning of centralization and decentralization in the organization? Vinod understands that. Yes, centralization is when activities are centralized, means they are governed from the top management. They are governed from there. And decentralization is when less control is there. Okay, that is decentralization. IT department, it can be anywhere. Yeah. So the largest advantage of the M-form design are the opportunities for coordination and sharing of resources. Now, geographical structure. Eastern region, general manager is there, and under him reports the eastern region head, central region head, western region head. So all the activities in one geographic region are categorized into one unit. Yes, centralized only in the head office unit. Yeah. Now this is matrix organization. In this, there is a CEO, Vice President Engineering, Production, Finance and Marketing. Then project manager of A, B and C, different projects. You see such type of structures in organizations like Wipro, TCS, which work on projects. So project manager A, B and C all are reporting to the CEO. Vice presidents are also reporting to the CEO. And then under the vice president there are different employees. Yes, task management. The advantages are it enhances the organizational flexibility. So team members have the opportunity to learn new skills. It provides an efficient way for the organization to use its human resources. Hello, Samu, can you hear me now? He's offline now. Okay. Yes. The disadvantages are the employees are uncertain about reporting relationships. And the dynamics of group's behavior may lead to slower decision making. One person domination, compromised decisions or a loss of focus. More time may be required for coordinating the task-related activities. Samu, is it fine now? Can you hear me? Hello? Samu, can you hear me? Vinod, can you hear me? Okay. Now, the next part of this is responsibility. The responsibility is the obligation to perform or duty to carry out certain activities. Alright? So once you are given any authority, you hold the responsibility with that. Now, how is the task and reporting relationship established in an organization? How are the activities related to each other in an organization? How the basic units of an organization are formed? Establishment of job description and job specifications. So, job specification is what are the skills that are needed for the particular job. And job description is what you need to do as an employee for that particular job. Okay? Once you undertake that job, what you have to do. That is job description. Samu, can you hear now? Vinod is very worried about you. Not yet. So, it's like establishing, reporting relationships. It is finding out the chain of command and the span of control or span of management. Like who reports to whom, how many subordinates will a supervisor have. So this is important to know. Then accountability is when you have to requirement to report. You will be held responsible for a particular thing. Whether it's good or bad, you will be responsible. So next is authority. So what is authority? It is like right to take the decision that arises due to position in an organizational structure. You get the authority just because of the profile which you are holding, isn't it? The day you leave the profile, you will be like not holding any responsibility. Yes, you will be a normal man then. So authority is the right to perform or command. It allows its holder to act in certain designated ways and to directly influence the actions of others through orders. The types of authority: line authority and staff authority. Now, what is that? Line authority is the chain of command in the organizational structure that flows major decision-making power. Means it is the authority which comes due to the structure. Like A is reporting to B, B is reporting to C, and C is reporting to D. So because of this, the authority that will come. The officially sanctioned ability to issue orders to subordinate employees within an organization. That is the line authority. The authority because of the position you are holding. The next is staff authority. Staff authority, it consists of the right to advise or assist those who possess the line authority as well as other staff personnel. Okay. So in this are included the advisory or the counseling role, the service role, and the control role. So delegation of authority means assigning your work to your subordinates to get it done from them. Okay. And when you assign authority, when you assign your work to somebody, so you need to give the authority also to perform a particular task. Okay. Now, what are the features of the same? The features are there is no delegation of total authority, delegation of only that authority a manager has, then representation of the superior, then delegation for organizational purpose, restoration of delegated authority, balance of authority and responsibility, no delegation of responsibility. Like if you are given a responsibility, if you are given an authority, you are delegated an authority because of a particular project. So once the project is over, that authority will also be over. You will not be holding that authority anymore. It assumes the line authority. It do not give sound advice, steal the credit for success. Now this is a conflict between line and staff employees. Fail to keep line personnel informed of their activities. and do not see the whole picture. Now, centralization and decentralization. So what is the meaning of that? In which case it is needed, and then what are the advantages and disadvantages? Okay. Now the PPTs are not loading. There is some problem. I'll now go to the case study. Okay. Vinod, can you see properly? Okay. So this is a case study about a company by the name of Capco. Okay, its name is Capco. So the basic purpose of this is to study the organizational structure in an innovative environment. So in this, there's a company it's a provider of leading consulting, managed services and technology solutions for the financial service industry. Okay, that's good and great. So now we are on the case study channel. It's a case study on Capco. It is a company. It's a 50-year-old company, and it is a provider of consulting, managed services and technology solutions for the financial services industry. So there are 20 offices around the world, and there are 2,000 people employed. Okay. So it's the financial service provider. Its financial services include banking, finance and investment. Now, since it's a financial firm, it needs to cater to the financial needs of its of its clients. So, for that purpose, its employees must be very creative, and they should think differently to provide tailored solutions in order to meet the needs of their clients facing the challenges. If they will just think in a traditional manner, they won't be able to provide solutions to their employees. So now let us see what is the solution they have for this. This is all the introduction of the company. You can just read this para, and once you are done, please let me know. Please read this para so you can get an insight. Done, Vinod? Okay. So this case study shows how the organizational structure at Capco helped develop an innovative and entrepreneurial culture to facilitate its success. Okay. So now so you can read hopefully. So organizational structures and culture. So the organization is established to meet the need, for example, to provide goods and services. So structure can take many forms. It is influenced by the factors such as the purpose, size, and complexity of the task that has to be performed, the external environment, and the culture. So its product, service, or where it is located also determine which structure is the best. So the structure chosen will govern the way in which the organization operates and can have positive and negative effect. So traditional bureaucratic organizations such as NHS have a hierarchical structure, the tall one. So this has many layers and a long chain of command from top to the bottom. So in the 20th century, an organization grew, hierarchical organizations were popular. This type of tall structure ensured effective command of the organization because of the narrow span of control. So obviously in a tall organization the span of control is very less. So people were. Now you can see this is the hierarchical structure. We all know about it already. Senior management, middle management, junior, and then the staff that is working. So in contrast to a hierarchical structure, there is a flat organizational structure as well, in which there are few layers and just one layer of management. So chain of command from top to bottom is short and the span of control is very wide. We have seen that in the flat structure. So this is like that. Now another alternative is a matrix structure. Matrix structure we also saw the project manager reporting to the vice president, to the president of the company, then department's head also reporting to the same person. So it is commonly used for project-based work within an organization. The team is made up of individuals with specialist skills such as marketing, HR, or sometimes specialist technical skills who work together on a specific project. So a tall hierarchical structure would not fit with Capco's innovative and entrepreneurial culture. It has a non-hierarchical, team-driven flat structure. So within Capco's flat organizational structure operate matrix structures for specific projects that require a variety of skills. So once the project has been completed, these employees move on to another project with a different group of employees. Okay? Samu, is it clear so far? So this structure creates a highly motivated and empowered workforce with everyone having access to advice and coaching. So its focus on innovation has created a bottom-up leadership approach where there is little bureaucracy. So employees are able to freely ask questions and suggest improvement. So all have open access. For example, to the UK Chief Executive Officer who sits in the middle of the office. So Capco's structure and culture fosters flexibility, creativity, and element of risk-taking. Team with long-term vision, its employees are able to meet the changing and challenging needs of the financial service industry. So they work in teams as well. So team working in organization is commonplace. So workplace teams can be formal. So what is formal? It is the one in which the people are brought together from different functions or departments to work on a specific project. Like if someone is, that is formal, and informal is when if like there is an event, there is a Deepavali event, there is a Eid celebration in the office. So the different members of different departments will come and participate. So that will be an informal group. Okay. Football team, like it's an example of a formal team. It has a captain and the rest of the team having specific positions or roles. and the purpose is to score goals. Informal team could be a group of friends who meet outside of college or school who share a common interest, which is cycling. So that is the how the team is important. That highlights that. So team working is integral to the way Capco operates. So its teams are composed of a variety of people with different areas of business. So they work together using different strengths, skills and experience to deliver a project. Okay. Just read this paragraph, this one. Alright. Read it and I'll get back. Okay, done? Alright. Now we see that this organization also uses the social media as a means of advertising. Like example, LinkedIn is used to communicate the benefits of ATP, that's the program to attract applicants. After joining the ATP, new associates undertake an intensive training course involving working in an simulated project environment. So effective communication is at the heart of Capco's training program. Okay. So open and honest communication and a commitment to training and development at Capco creates positive employees relations. So 85% of the employees in the survey told that they are happy with their personal growth. So this is it. Then what are the communication channels? It is open and effective communication is crucial for all organizations, and it is affected by the span of control. If there is a tall structure, then the communication channel will be hindered because people will be like more people will be involved in the communication. So Capco believes in open lines of communication, and its structure and culture has created honest channels of communication. Its local and regional offices host regular forums to disseminate information about developments in the business, as well as giving employees an opportunity to socialize. This is really a very great idea. Okay. Consultants can often be based remotely on a client side and miss the day-to-day interactions of a team or connection with the firm. So in order to keep in touch with other staff, despite working in different locations and on different projects, an internal social networking site was created called Kaplan Touch. That's really nice. And this idea is like doing very good for them. So now we come to the conclusion part of this. So we can say that the structure of an organization varies depending on the number of influencing factors. Structure is influenced by the external environment in which the business operates, as well as its structure, culture, and the nature of the work and activities it undertakes. So it can have both positive and negative impact. So Capco's culture means its employees feel empowered and motivated. This in turn encourages them to positively contribute to generating relevant ideas and effective team working in this innovative working environment. So this is really good for the organization. Now, can you just answer this one? Explain the difference between a formal and an informal team. Formal and informal team. Vinod and Samuel. What is the difference between formal and informal teams? Formal people from same company have the same goal. Okay. What is informal team? Informal team. Formally is official team and informal is between friends. Yes. Like some people are informal. The informal team example is when there is an event organized. So people from different departments come up for that. Now describe two different organization structures. You can just name two. You can name any two. Two structures. Tall and flat. Okay. So I think we can just wind up now. It says analyze two ways in which employee innovation and creativity can be developed. It can be developed through formal, like if they are given training, and through needs, if they are allowed to socialize and all. Okay? Yes. So now I'll just wind up because the next two questions are very descriptive. So we can do it some other time. And thanks for your time, both of you, Vinod and Samu. Thanks for attending the class. And next class is on Saturday. No, your next class is on Friday. Okay? Sorry, I'm missing it out. It's on Sunday. Sunday at 8 o'clock. And please give the feedback at the end of the class. Do fill the feedback form which you are going to get. Okay? Thanks for your time, both of you. So enjoy your weekend and have a great week after that. See you on Sunday. Bye. Take care. Good night.